How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal. Welcome to the CYL 8 FEH channel reaction. After a bit of a delay, it is finally out now. I thought they were pranking us, but yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. Pretty exciting stuff. Oh, what the hell? Another tea thing? What's going on over there? Alright, we're getting dragon flower increases. That's obvious. Are we actually getting more tea time thing? Maybe it's like another one of those fun game modes like R&R. I actually kind of hope that's a thing. That would be awesome.
Warm and cozy here. Now then, I, Faye, have gathered some
alright.
news for you summoners.
Let's go. Hopefully Alphonse gets something really cool, because Alphonse probably deserves it the most. He has been, actually, we haven't had an Alphonse alt in a little while, so... Okay, hurry.
Ta-da!
CYL 8, let's go!
8 heroes have arrived. And of course...
Man,
these
Burning
heroes
blew
are
the
Choose
competition
Your
out of the water,
Legends
man.
versions of themselves. Now, let me introduce them.
Let's go. Whoa.
Fine clothes.
What? It's just the same fucking thing!
Oh, I
Except she's a
suppose
tome?
they're necessary if I'm to stand next to the
Interesting. Alright.
It's Robin, who
This
plays
is
second
Wada,
in the
right?
women's
That's
division.
Wada's art. Yeah,
She
okay.
continues to impress as a
Interesting.
recent star tactician. And
They
one
really could not
just
have
to
done
get
something
fit.
a little bit
Her
different.
elaborate
Wait,
shirt
Exalt's
and
right hand
stately
was
cloak emit a
male
real
Robin,
sense of
Exalt's left
dignity,
hand? I
don't
don't
you think?
remember.
A fitting look for Crom's war counselor.
Alright, let's see.
Robin's weapon skill is Exalt's tactics.
What is that C skill?
Its main
Oh my
attribute is
god.
that it
Oh,
bestows
what the
divine
hell?
vein ice on spaces 2 spaces
Oh
away from
my
her
god, that
after
is
she
gonna be
finishes her
useful.
action.
Your orders.
This ice is an obstacle that only her allies can traverse. But
Can they be
since
broken?
It's an obstacle. It'll break when it's attacked.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Oh, and you can still take damage from attacks while you're on top of this divine vein. So perch with caution.
And you're on top of it? What do
Her
you-
B
huh?
skill,
I don't
according
understand.
to plan,
Oh,
inflicts
according to
penalty
plan.
effects on groups of foes while granting
We'll
Kanto to
read
herself
that
and
and
nearby
pay attention to
allies.
that later. I just
Her
want to
C
react to
skill,
the things.
Creation
Pure,
Pulse,
unadulterated
reduces her
reaction,
special
you know.
cooldown count based on the
Creation
penalty
Pulse.
effects inflicted on her foe before the first attack during combat.
Oh,
In
she's got
addition,
flare too. That's nice.
according to plan,
Whoa,
also reduces her
cool
foe's
animation.
stats and increases her damage dealt based on the number of bonus effects she has and the number of penalty effects
All right.
her foe has.
Interesting. Holy
foes have tasted
fuck!
my blade.
Wait, he's got the legend
Too
sword.
many to count,
Oh my
and I
god!
assure you,
And he is
there
the
will be more to
fucking
come.
he's a fucking mortal savant.
It's
Let's fucking go!
Felix, who placed second in the men's
Damn!
division.
That is
Hey.
sick.
Feast your eyes
Holy
on the outfit
fuck.
of a sword savant who
Damn.
has mastered
They
his
did a
study of
really
both
good job with
swordsmanship
Felix. I'm
and
impressed.
reason.
He is a
That
sword unit
notched
though.
sword in his hand is a Levin sword.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
with
eat your
it,
heart out,
no one
Robin,
will
you
stand a
bitch.
chance against Felix. His C skill, Endless Tempest,
see.
grants
Ooh.
him 1 extra space of movement
Forever.
At the start
Whoa,
of the turn.
B skill. Is that
If
like
he
some
moves
lone
before
wolf
attacking,
situation?
He nullifies
Oh, he's
foe
got
stat
Gus too.
bonuses.
New Levin sword.
Plus, his
Wait,
stats
what?
increase based on the number of
He gets
spaces
another
he
action.
moved.
What the?
These effects also trigger
Huh?
if a foe moves before attacking Felix.
We're gonna
His
read that
weapon
and pay
skill,
attention
New
a little
Levin
later.
Sword, increases stats during combat and reduces his
Okay, he
special
gets
cooldown
a
count by
distant
2.
counter. That's pretty
This
good.
magical weapon can be
Adaptive
effective against
damage
foes
from what
with
I'm
high
reading.
defense and allows
Whoa,
him to
whoa, whoa!
counterattack
Accelerated
from
special
a
trigger corner count
distance.
-2. Whoa,
And
whoa!
he can take
Super,
extra actions
super
with his
slaying.
B skill, Lone
And it is
Wolf.
lone wolf. Okay, cool.
Should
Cool
he
icon.
continue to defeat his
Holy
foes,
shit!
or should he retreat?
Ooh, hit and
Sense
run
new
or
strategies
gale
on the
force.
horizon.
Oh, Bernadetta.
So,
Oh,
what do you
she's
think?
wielding the
Do I look fancy?
inexhaustible or exhaustible. I forgot what that bow's called.
Aw, it's Bernadetta, winner of the women's division.
Okay, I kind of figured she was
She
gonna
appears
be
as
a
a
bow
bow knight.
unit, but is she
She's
gonna
looking
be a
mighty strong in that
colorless
purple armor
bow?
that matches the color of
I
her
wasn't paying
hair.
attention to what color
Bernadetta is a talented
female
archer,
Robin was.
And I, for one, can't wait
Oh, the
to be
art's really
dazzled
good.
by her acute bowmanship. Her C skill,
Paranoia.
projects
What
her
is
own
that icon? It
penalties
looks
onto
weird. It
her
looks like
foes.
brains are coming out of that
On top
person.
of that, she grants her
Or
nearby
something is
allies
coming out of
paranoia too, making them
it.
more
I
powerful
don't really
if they
know.
lose just a little HP.
Whoa.
That weapon in her hand is the Inexhaustible.
Okay, I knew it.
If she initiates
Exhaustible.
combat or has an active
Huh,
bonus
she's got
effect,
attack
her
speed
stats will
prime.
increase during combat.
Interesting,
Plus,
interesting.
she deals more
She's gonna
damage based on her
just
speed.
one-shot Ike.
Her
Yeah, I guess
special
Ike doesn't do
curved
very well.
shot reduces damage dealt to her in certain conditions and
Curved
increases
shot,
the damage
what is
she
that
deals
gonna
with her
do?
special based on her foe's stats. Other
Again, we
allies
will
can
read
inherit
all
special
this
too.
later. I'm just, again, unadulterated, pure react. Alphonse!
I will work every day to be a king worthy of your legacy, Father.
Oh,
Please guide my hand.
nice. Even if he looks very similar to normal
Winner of the men's division.
Alphonse. Actually,
He
you know, that's
appears
cool.
this
He's got the
time
cape and
in
everything.
Gustav's
King
garb.
Alphonse, maybe?
Aw,
Or just heir
he
to,
looks so
heir to
magnificent
openness.
dressed like his father. Alphonse
God
has
damn,
grown
that
to
is some
inherit his
great
father's
art.
will. My heart flutters
I
at
think
the kingly
Niji
aura that radiates from
Hayashi
him.
did cipher art for
His
Alphonse.
special
That's the way.
makings of a king
Holy
can increase
fuck.
his damage dealt.
He's got
It
life,
also
or
has an
Breath of
effect
Life
that
4,
empowers
that's cool.
Great talent, a new type of power-up.
What?
The value
What?
of great talent is reflected
What?
directly in the hero's stats.
I don't
Start
understand.
of turns, and after combat in which makings of a king is activated,
Of course.
great talent increases.
I don't
The great
what?
talent that is built
So he
up
just gets more
does not
stat- what
reset
the
until
fuck?
the end of the map. And if certain
I
conditions
don't
are
understand.
met, he
My
also
brain too
increases
small.
his allies' great
Whoa.
talent, thereby adding
Whoa,
to their stats
okay.
too.
Wait,
Not
oh
only that,
fuck.
but with the effect
All
of
the
his
Lugus
weapon, Majestic
friends are
Glitton,
gonna be even more
Alphonse's defense and
obnoxious.
resistance increase, and he gets +1 to his movement.
Well, at least not a sword unit.
His B skill,
The reopening.
reduces his foe's attack stat while reducing their special cooldown charge by 1. Plus, he does more damage based
Yes,
on his
again,
defense.
we will read this later.
Hey,
But
his
it does
weapon
seem
skill
very
and special
impressive.
also
And he
increase
gets
the damage he
the
deals based on his defense,
stone
so he can
terrain, so that's
really
nice.
dish it out. After combat, his A skill, Fortifications, bestows
Huh.
Divine Vein Stone.
Okay, so that
on
is a
the
little
area
different than
within
the
2
new,
spaces of him when he ends his turn.
Other skill that we got
And
from
if
Haythrun.
he's
I
on
forgot what
space
it's called.
affected by Divine Vein, he can
I wish they gave us
counterattack foes who
new
attack
terrain.
from
I
a
mean, stone
distance.
terrain is still great, you know?
That's all for the famous introductions. The
Ha
heroes
ha ha.
chosen in Choose
Great
Your
one,
Legends
Faye.
Round 8 will appear in the new hero summoning event.
Oh,
in
wait, she
Those
was
We
host.
Hope,
Oh, okay, yeah.
set
I
to
wasn't
begin
paying
on
attention to the
August
colors of the
16th.
women.
This is another special occasion where everyone can summon a focus
4
hero of their
times,
choice
I guess?
for
Yeah.
free. And they
Nice.
can do this up to 4
Guaranteed
times,
success.
Once after each interval of summoning 40, 80,
God, I'm actually really
120,
excited about that
and
Felix. He looks fucking
160
badass.
times. Faye, also this year,
And free summon
there will, of
event.
course, be a
Boom,
free summoning
bitch.
event where you can summon a 5-star hero of your choice. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Better start thinking about your next pick.
Who will be my
The
next
Week of Fate
merch
free
project?
summoning
I'm not
event,
sure. I'm not sure
featuring
yet.
heroes
Again, we'll
from
have
the
to reach
Choose Your
it.
Legends Round 6 event will end on August 30th.
Oh
If
no.
you haven't already, don't forget to take advantage of this free summon.
Yeah, make sure to get that free summon, guys.
And for the grand hero battle
Oh!
this time,
Oh, Panette!
as a
Nice!
lady, I
Sweet.
shall exterminate thy foes with the utmost elegance.
That is cool. Awesome.
You will face Panette from the Fire Emblem Engage game.
Nice.
She is Tamara's retainer and a royal warrior for Sohm. She works tirelessly.
Okay,
to
I
learn
figured
how
it was
behave
probably
and
going to be a
speak
sort of
properly
three
for a retainer.
houses engaged unit or something.
Grand Hero Battle Panette Classy Brawler will be available.
All right,
starting August
nice.
17th.
I hope that means we get the Psalm units in the game soon.
All
I'm
of the
still
Choose
waiting
Your
for
Legends heroes are
Fogato.
Sure plucky, aren't they?
All
They have
right,
lots of impressive
nice,
skills, too.
nice batch overall. Honestly, Felix is
They'll
looking
make an
very
impact on
cool.
things.
Gotta say.
While we ponder that, let's move on.
All right, this is Dragonflower stuff. Fun times.
Hey,
I hope they give us
starting
some
August
free
15th, You'll
Dragonflowers.
be able to power up
Oh
your
my
heroes
God,
more
35
times.
times.
With Dragonflowers.
dot
Each
dot
hero
dot.
will be able to
You
use
guys
them
can do the math
5 more
yourselves.
times. Because of this increase, 1,000 of each
Ooh.
type of Dragonflower will be up for grabs in the next Forging Bonds.
Thanks,
That's a total of
Faye.
4,000 Dragonflowers. Sounds like your heroes could get quite a bit stronger.
Yeah, quite a bit stronger with that. +1 to everything. Alright, are we getting a tea time
Lovely
game
spread.
mode?
Faye? Oh, that's right! To commemorate the
Wait, is
appearance
Felix
of the
smiling?
Choose Your Legends heroes,
I can't, now I
there's a
can't tell.
website for you to
Okay, yeah, he's
celebrate
not
with
smiling.
them.
If
It's
he was
called
smiling, we'd know that that wasn't him.
Legendary Tea Time.
Ooh!
Find out
See
what's
video
brewing
description
by
for
using
details.
The link in this video's description.
What? You're just not gonna say anything?
Hey, that's it for today.
What? What?
Faye, Alphonse. I'll
Just
take that
show us
scrumptious
how much
looking
time left.
treat.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess there's not much time left. We have to look at the fucking video description for that? Are you
After eating
shitting
so
me?
much.
I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. We're not gonna cover this. Just like fucking read it in the description, nerds. That's a new one. Okay, let me see. We'll look at that later. We'll look at the tea time thing later. Alright, let's go into the juicy details of these crazy new Brave units. So here is Robin, female Robin. She is the Exalt's right hand. And yeah, she's... if I'm being honest, I'm a little disappointed that she's wearing basically the exact same clothes as male Robin. They really could have done something different. What would they have done? I don't know, but... certainly they didn't need to copy, but it's still, it's still a great fit, I still think it's cool. Alright, let's look at her weapon. So she has slaying. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, or if there's no divine vein ice currently applied by unit or allies, applies divine vein ice to 2 spaces away from target after movement for 1 turn. And warp space, oh, okay, yeah. Wait, exclude spaces occupied by a foe, destructible terrain, then divine vein ice, and warp spaces, and, okay, yeah, I don't know why that gave me so much trouble. After unit acts, if Kanto triggers, wait, what? If she has Kanto? What? Okay, okay, we'll just keep reading. After unit acts, if Kanto triggers, after Kanto, or at start of enemy phase when defending in ether raids, especially ether raids, if there is no divine vein ice currently applied by unit or allies, apply divine vein ice to 2 spaces away from unit for 1 turn. I'm not reading that shit again. Okay, so she's really very much an icy princess, I suppose. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than equal to 20%, inflicts penalty to unit's attack, speed, and resistance equals to 5 plus the number of allies within 3 rows and 3 columns centered on foe times 3 for a max of 9. Neutralizes penalties on unit and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit during combat. And also, when special triggers, neutralizes foes reduce damage by X skill or effects from foes non-special skills. Okay, quite a lot to go through, but it seems like she's mainly focusing on this ice stuff, which is pretty decent, honestly. Applying a thing that's impossible unless you destroy it is pretty nifty. It could fuck you over as well, because you might think, oh, I can move up because the damage or the danger area is like safe, right? But no, you will still get fucked up and stuff. So you gotta be very careful with divine ice. You might actually fuck yourself over sometimes. The rest of the weapon, I don't know, it seems kind of tame to me. I don't know. I mean, it's just stats, anti-tempo, or no, anti-guard, that's the right word. Essentially like half tempo, DR piercing, and I guess slaying too. It's not a terrible weapon, but it does seem a bit tame. So let's see what else she's got. Alright, here is her preference B skill according to plan. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20%, grants attack and speed plus 6 and Kanto 1 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and inflicts Hush, Spectrum, and Panic on closest foes and on any foes within 2 spaces of those foes through the next action. That is actually really nice. Hush Spectrum is pretty damn broken in my opinion. Panic is alright too. Giving Kanto 1 is actually really nice as well. Like, damn, that's a lot of extra stuff, man. Alright, I'm impressed. Alright, that B skill is pretty fucking good. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than equal to 20%, inflicts attack speed and resistance -5 on foe. Unit deals plus X times 5 damage for a maximum of 25. And reduce damage from foes first attack by... Wait a minute, this is just Claude's Refined, god damn it. What the fuck? Okay. Well, we've seen this before, and it's pretty good. So yeah, X is gonna be based on the bonuses on yourself or the penalties on your enemies, and excluding stat penalties of first attack. Okay, so this includes brave attacks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Is it just for her? Is it all for allies? I don't think so. It seems like it's just for allies. So yeah, that's pretty good. And again, in this meta of a lot of bonuses, a lot of penalties all over the place, you're probably going to be getting that maximum 25, maximum 15 pretty easily, I would say. I mean, she's already busting out with giving herself Kanto and dishing out Hush Spectrum and Panic, so that's already 3 right off the bat. I wouldn't say it's necessarily too hard to give her an extra 2. I don't remember her weapon giving her anything. No, that's just all about the ice stuff. I don't remember female Robin being very much of an ice princess or anything. But that B skill, I think this B skill is very cool. Okay, now let's look at the C skill now. So this is Creation Pulse. Interesting. If penalty is active on foe, grants plus 3 attack and speed to unit during combat. And also, if unit's attack and trigger unit special, grants a special cooldown count -X to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Oh my fucking god. That is pretty good. So it depends on the number of penalties on them, and it has a max of 2. Oh my god. Okay, so, and I'm sure this probably stacks with other things like Rally Spectrum and other stuff like that. God damn, that is good. That is good. This is good for any penalty dishing like units. I'm assuming this is only for infantry units. So unfortunately, like, this would have been great on Claude, like legendary Claude, but I get the feeling, I'm pretty confident that he's not going to be able to use this, which is a bit unfortunate for Claude. But yeah, that is pretty good. I'm impressed. I gotta say I'm impressed. And she also has Flare, attack speed, finish 4, still really good. Yeah, overall, pretty impressed. She's dishing out Hush Spectrum right off the bat. So that's something you usually have to, like with young female Robin, you need to first like do an assist sort of skill, which, you know, takes up a turn. This one is just right off the bat. That's pretty dang good. And yeah, cool new Creation Pulse skill. Like, god damn, that is really strong, really strong. I think so, at least. I mean, of course, it's probably gonna get fucked over by, like, you know, scowl skills and whatnot. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is, man. And the B skill, what was it? All according to plan. Yeah, according to plan. Yeah, getting Panic and Kanto that's some great stuff. So overall, pretty impressed. I wasn't really impressed with her weapon at first, which was mainly just all this icy shit, which, again, is pretty cool, but it didn't feel like it was really, you know, too revolutionary. How the fuck is Alyssa on top of the ice? I just realized that. Very strange. But yeah, overall, pretty exciting. A pretty cool unit. And I'm glad that she's not, like, super similar to her male counterpart. I'm also really glad it's not Grima. I was really hoping that she was not going to be like Grima, and my prayers were answered. Alright, here is Felix. And I gotta say, probably of the 4, this is probably my favorite unit. He looks so fucking badass. Might be a merge project. That's all I'm gonna say right now. We'll have to see. I haven't read his weapon and other shit yet. Okay, so they just go straight to Endless Tempest first. So, at start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space. That is just really good in general. You know, stall's gonna fuck that over, but if you don't have stall, this is just really good. If unit or foe initiates combat after moving to a different space, grants bonus to units everything equals to the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat for max of 3 and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat. Okay, alright, okay. So it's got a bit of the clash effect of stats based off of movement amount, and then he gets extra movement. Extra movement is pretty good, but in the meta of, warping and shit all over the place, it's not as good. I mean, unless it's like a gatekeeper or like a Myrrh or something with warp bubble, then this would be really good. So, just give and take. Warping is generally better, but there are definitely counters to warping, in which case this is definitely better. Overall pretty cool. Oh my god, he also has the Excel attack, or Excel skill. That is actually really nice. That is nice. Okay. But yeah, Endless Tempest, pretty good. I'm gonna guess either Odd Tempest or Even Tempest are gonna be prerequisites just because it's like this blue-green color. So, should be pretty easy to inherit in theory. Alright, let's see what this new Levin sword is. So, Accelerate Special Trigger, cooldown count -2. Max cooldown count value cannot be reduced below 1. So, that kind of sucks a little bit. I kind of wish they didn't add that last part, but maybe if it was... Yeah, I guess if it was -2, there's a possibility of a special always being ready, but that could be kind of cool. That could be like Felix's thing, But yeah, this is the first time we've seen... At least I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've seen double slaying, and yeah, that's insane. We all thought like Ira might have had it last year, but nope, it is Felix first, so that's cool. Alright, units can counterattack regardless of foe's range, and then calculates damage using lower of foe's defense and resistance. Okay, yep, that's definitely what we'd expect with 11 sword. And then at start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 7%, or if number of allies adjacent to unit are less than or equal to 1, grants +5 to everything to unit. Grants bonus to units everything equals to 15% of unit speed at start of combat, neutralizes effects that inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit, and reduced percentage of foes non-special reduced by damage X skills by 50% during combat. Okay, that's a decent amount of stuff, but yes. So Mega Slaying, DC, adaptive damage, stats, more stats based off of speed, anti-guard, half tempo, whatever you want to call it, and 50% DR piercing. Yeah, this stuff is pretty good. It's pretty good stuff so far. Again, I feel like the weapon is not wowing me, but this is pretty good for a DC weapon now that I think about it. And double slaying is so fucking cool. It's a cool weapon. It's a cool weapon. I'll just say that. But let's see what the rest he's got. He's got Lone Wolf. This should be interesting. So, if a skill compares unit speed to a foe's speed or ally speed, treat unit speed as if granted +7. So some, phantom 2.5 speed, something like that. If unit has not used or been the target of an assist skill during the current turn, grants another action to unit and inflicts isolation on unit and pair up cohort through their next action in the following cases. Oh my god. A, unit initiated combat, or B, unit took action without entering combat. So just for existing, I suppose. I wonder if this works if they hit like a block, like some terrain block or something. Seems like it should be the case. That should be a B, right? Takes priority over Kanto once per turn, with A and B counted separately. Okay. Alright, so he just gets another action, which is pretty dang good. Good for, he could just, like, move across the map. No dancer needed necessarily. That's pretty good. That's actually really fucking cool, too. I wonder how they might add this to future units down the line. Okay. And then at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, or if number of allies adjacent to unit is less than or equal to 1, inflicts -5 to everything on foe, deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. This is not at start of combat, so this could be pretty dang high. And then reduce damage from foes attacks by 20% of unit speed during combat. Oh my god, 20% of speed, and it's not even at start of turn. Flat DR. This guy's got a bit of everything, man. And also, when foes attack triggers, foe special reduces damage by 20% of unit speed. Wait, so he just gets more flat DR? What the fuck? Oh my god, this guy is tanky, man. And he's got Gust too, so he's gonna be getting some more like unpierceable DR. I get the feeling this guy is very bulky. Like, you wouldn't know just by looking at his stats and like everything, but yeah, he seems like a great mixed phase unit, honestly. Like, holy shit. I'm actually really impressed with Felix. I'd say as of now, he's probably my favorite of the units. I mean, I only look at one other one, but yeah. I mean, he was also getting flat DR from his A skill too, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if most units just, do the ding ding on him, because god damn, that is a lot of DR. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I'm actually pretty impressed. I think it's gonna be a really good Omni tank. Might even be rivaling the likes of Emblem Ike and stuff. But we'll see. I think he's probably better than legendary male Aleer, probably the second best Omni tank. But Felix is also like really good, like mixed, like player phase and enemy phase. Whereas Ike only has really good enemy phase. I mean, his player phase is decent. But I feel like his enemy phase is better. That's just my kind of vibe on it. But yeah, cool stuff. And also, yeah, we all called it. Mortal Savant Felix, let's fucking go. The Mortal Savant class finally got some justice because it's kind of not very good in its base game. Anyways, here is Bernadetta, and she seems to be a blue, yeah, she's a blue archer this time, and she seems to be giving out the desperation effect. Yeah, so it says here, if unit's HP is less than equal to 99%, grants +5 attack and enables desperation and Vantage? What the fuck? Whoa, wait, and Vantage? Oh my god, is Vantage coming back in the meta? Like, what? That is actually insane. Alright, well, let's read the rest of her, this unique C skill, which I'm not sure what I'm looking at in terms of the icon picture, but, okay, let's read. So, at start of turn, grants no follow-up to unit and grants paranoia to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Oh my god, she's spreading her paranoia to everyone. It's insane. And deal 1 damage to unit and those allies. At start of turn, if unit is within 5 spaces of a foe... Wait, what? In 5 spaces of a foe? Okay. Inflicts penalty effects active on unit on closest foes and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes, and neutralizes any penalties effects active on unit. Wait, what? And neutralizes any penalty effects active on unit, excluding penalties inflicted at the start of the same turn. What am I reading? Okay, well, it seems like inflicts penalty effects active on... Oh, okay, so she's just taking her penalties and just putting them on other people. Right? That's, am I picking up what they're putting down? I think that's what that is. Okay, so if that's what I think it is, that's pretty good. Getting rid of those pesky, penalties is pretty nice, so... yeah, and it's within 5 spaces. 5 spaces is basically the whole map. Okay, well, not really, but for all intent and purposes, it kind of is. So that's pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, and then at start of combat, if unit's HP is less than or equal to 99%, grants attack and speed +5 to unit, and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Okay, alright, I've seen that before. A lot of... anti-guard. Nice. Alright, let's see what this paranoia status is. So, at start of combat, if unit's HP is less than or equal to 99%, grants +5 to attack to unit during combat, and also if unit's initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe's next attack. Isn't that just the same thing as desperation? I don't understand. Unless it's like double desperation? I don't oh, wait. No. That icon that we're seeing, that's not like desperation. That's paranoia, right? So it also gives, okay, so it's not double desperation. It's like, it just has the desperation and the vantage. Okay, let's read the rest. At start of combat, if unit's HP is less than or equal to 99%, if foe initiates combat, and if either foe's range is equal to unit's range or number of penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat penalties, is greater than 3, unit can counterattack before foe's first attack. My god, this is a lot to digest all at once, but I mean, you know, it's pretty well summed up in the little box up there. It gives her desperation and vantage. Essentially, you know, it's not gonna be all the time. You gotta put some penalties on the foe, but yeah. So seems like she's gonna be hitting you with 2 hits in the face express with the vantage, or with the desperation, and with the desperation and vantage combo. When you initiate combat on her, she's going to be attacking you twice, similar to like Winter Marth, and we've seen that being pretty dang good for a while. You know, Winter Marth has, you know, been power crept a bit, but now we got Bernadetta, and I get the feeling this can be pretty obnoxious, and she's giving this to her allies too, so anyone could be, you know, Winter Marth. So pretty scary stuff. You know, if it was just Bernadetta getting this, I'd be concerned, but this is her whole team. Now we're talking, you know. Alright, let's see. Alright, her weapon is the inexhaustible. Yeah. So this enables Kanto, the distance she traveled for a max of 3, that is really freaking good. Accelerate special trigger count -1, effective against flying units. Unit attacks twice. What? So she attacks. Oh yeah, isn't that what the inexhaustible does? Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that's what it does in the base game. Okay, so she gets brave attacks and she gets desperation. Well, that just spells out death for most units, you know. I mean, I know she barely was able to kill Emblem Ike, but Emblem Ike is still one of the best units in the game, so you know that's still pretty decent. And then if unit initiates combat or bonus is active on unit, grants +5 to unit, to everything to unit, grants bonus to units, everything equals to 15% of unit speed at start of combat. Alright, deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by 50% DR piercing. Okay, overall pretty decent weapon. I mean, it's a brave weapon. I think brave weapons are always gonna be pretty decent, and all these extra special, you know, doohickeys, stat increases are always gonna be really nice. So yeah, overall pretty decent unit. I can't say. Oh wait, no, there's more shit. Because she's also got curve shot, which I'm gonna assume. What is that face? I'm gonna assume it is inheritable to archers, which I find that notion exciting. So let's see what this is. So it boosts damage by 30% of the greater of foe's speed or defense. That's a weird combination. You don't see speed or defense used often like that, but yeah, okay. And then if units or foe special is ready, or units or foe special trigger before or during this combat, and if unit can attack during combat, reduce damage from foe's next attack by 40% once per turn, excluding AoE specials. Wait, what? So if either unit's specials are ready, or if the special triggered before or during combat. Okay, so AoE, or so either the foe's AoE or the foe already triggered their special, then you get 40% DR. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be non-pierceable, which is cool. You know, it's cool that archers have a non-pierceable, way to get DR if you don't have this normally. And I'm pretty sure this is not pierceable. Yeah, overall pretty interesting unit. She seems a bit one-dimensional. She's a vantage sweeper and offensive player face sweeper, I suppose. So like a nuke, I guess. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So she's a nuke and a vantage sweeper, vantage desperation sweeper, which could be pretty toxic, pretty oppressive, and pretty dang annoying. But also really strong. So, and the fact that she could give this to her allies, like, holy shit. Everyone's gonna be like Winter Marth. And Winter Marth was good for quite some time. So, yeah, I feel like she could be pretty oppressive, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm a little bit cautious about this unit in terms of saying, wow, she's OP, or wow, she's dog shit. So I'm gonna reserve judgment, but I think she has the opportunity of possibly being the best of the 4 units. But that's just my take on that. Anyways, here is Alphonse, and he is an axe unit, and he is taken after his daddy a bit. Yeah, wearing the cape and wielding the giant axe. Cool stuff, and great art too. Love that shit. It's good. I just kind of wish it was a different color scheme. But it's Asker. So it's fine. I kind of wish they gave him a beard or something. That would be cool. Okay, so let us look at, this is his special. So this is the makings of a king. Boost damage by 30% of units defense plus defense great talent when special triggers. Okay. I remember they gave like plus 10 defense to him or something like that. So that would be an extra 10 for the special damage. That's pretty good, and then reduces damage from attacks during combat by percentage equals to 40, minus 10 equals to current cooldown. Current special cooldown count value. Okay, so if your special is ready, this would be 0, so you'd get the 40% damage reduction. Okay, yeah, that's 40% damage reduction. Okay. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's all. Alright, so we're getting extra damage. We're getting DR already, and we're not even halfway through the fucking thing yet. So let's see. At start of turn, grants attack, defense, and resistance. Great talent plus 2 to unit, and attack, defense, resistance. Great talent plus 1 to allies within 3 rows, 3 columns centered on unit. And I'm assuming that's those stat gains that you see on the screen. And then after combat, if unit special triggered, grants attack, defense, resistance, great talent plus 4 to unit, and attack and defense resistance, great talent plus 2 to allies within 3 rows and 3 columns centered on units. And it doesn't seem like it's just for that one turn. It's like it stacks and it's permanent. This skill grants max of great talent plus 20 for unit and great talent plus 10 for allies. Damn. Okay. So you just need to trigger this a lot. You need to trigger this 5 times for you to get the maximum. I don't think in normal settings you're not going to be getting this. But this is a situation where you need to take out the Alphonse kind of fast, because if you don't, he's going to snowball the fuck out of the game. That defense resistance, man, that's going to get pretty huge. Giving Alphonse extra 20 attack, resistance, and defense, that could be kind of a big problem. And even giving 10 to allies, like imagine Ike with 10 extra more stats to defense and resistance, or Haythrun. My god, as if I can't kill her already. Now she's getting more stats. Like, what the fuck? That's insane. Alright. Let's see what Great Talent says here. So adds value of Great Talent plus X to specified stats until end of battle. Max value of X is determined by the stat reaching the limit of 99. Oh my god. Each stat calculated separately. Stat increases are not treated as bonus effects. Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty insane. I don't know how they're gonna play around with this. But yeah, look at that. So there's that Great Talent given to Anna of 5. The higher a unit's defense is, the less damage taken from. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't have any like description of the Great Talent there, but I assume if Alphonse is like away from his allies, because they had to be within 3 rows to 3 columns of them. If he moves away from them, then they will lose those stats. That's my guess. So yeah, this Great Talent shit. This could end up being pretty damn broken. I'm glad they didn't give speed, because speed creep is already pretty fucking terrible. I think attack, defense, or resistance is probably fine. Even defense or resistance probably would have been fine too. Man, alright, let's see what else. So he's got, his weapon is Majestic Glitnir. So this gives him Canto of distance, +1 for a max of 4. That's pretty good. Slaying of 1, so just normal slaying. At start of turn, if there's an ally within 3 rows to the column centered on unit, grants defense and resistance to +6 to unit for 1 turn, and unit can move 1 extra space. Holy fucking shit. Okay, that's good. And also, if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1. Alright. Wait, what was the cooldown of Making of Kings? Does it say? Does it show anywhere? It doesn't. Okay, if it's like 2, then he already has this ready then, because he has slaying and this special cooldown count -1 effect. So yeah, that's good. If unit initiates combat, or if there's an ally within 3 rows of the column centered on unit, grants defense and resistance +X to unit, inflicts defense and resistance -X on foe, and then X equals 5 plus the number of allies within 3 rows of the column. So yeah, max of 14. Deals damage equals to 10% of unit's defense, which is going to be a lot, honestly. Probably going to be pretty insane. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 10% of unit's defense during combat. And then also when special triggered, neutralizes foes. Okay, DR piercing. Okay, and then if unit initiates combat, or if there's an ally within 3 rows or columns centered on unit after combat, if unit special is at its maximum, grants. Oh my god, so he gets a special spiral effect as well. Or, okay, I guess to be more specific, or to be more accurate, it's a times pulse 4 effect because of the at start of turn situation. Okay, well this weapon is pretty good. It makes him bulky as shit. Yeah, because, as if Making of Kings wasn't making him bulky enough, this is gonna make him huge, man. He's gonna be insane. And he's getting, true damage and a flat DR based off of his defense, which is already, like, you can see that he's got 70 right then and there. That is pretty insane. That's nuts. Yeah, okay, well, this unit seems kind of insane, in a good way. Alright, let's see what else he's got. So he's actually introducing 2 new skills. So he's introducing Reopening. So at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than equal to 20%, inflicts attack -5 on foe, inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack, deals damage equals to X% of unit's defense. Oh my god, more defense-based true damage, and then reduce damage from foes' attacks by X% of unit's defense during combat. Oh my god, so now flat DR is becoming inheritable. Alright. Okay, and then what else makes a okay, yeah, X equals to 10 if unit, excluding area effects, if unit can make a follow-up attack, or if unit triggers the unit attacks twice, then X equals 10, otherwise 20. Wow, 20. So he's getting 20 from this. He's getting 10 from his, was it weapon? I think it was his weapon. So it's 30% of his defense. If you look at his fucking, yeah, that's 70. And that's just at start of turn. I'm sure he's getting some shit like during the combat. So, okay, if we're just gonna assume from the 70, if we're getting 30%, that's already like 21 flat DR. And again, we're not even counting stuff like, you know, defense he might be gaining within combat, you know? I mean, yeah, he's getting, he could get up to 14 from that, just from his weapon. So, holy shit, this is kind of insane. I don't think you're going to be able to do any damage to this guy, honestly. Surprised he doesn't have like a, you know, guaranteed follow-up attack or something. He is a bit slow. Actually, he's incredibly slow. But I'm going to guess he's going to try to like take out units with one hit if he can. That's my guess. But reopening is kind of insane. And I'm pretty this looks inheritable, you know? Even though the name of the skill sounds like it's something that Alphonse like has preferences of, like a preference skill of. But I think this is probably inheritable, and this is gonna be insane. Like, I want to give this to like Alfred. I think Alfred's gonna use this really well. All right. So his A skill is fortifications. Pretty sure we recently got a Fortress Res upgrade recently, but hey, why not more, right? So he inflicts -5 attack on himself, but gains +7 to defense and resistance. And then if unit is in space with where a Divine Vein effect is applied, unit can counterattack regardless of, oh my god. So he gets DR, or he gets distant counter in this. I mean, okay, yeah, he needs to have a Divine Vein effect. I wonder if this also means, like, if enemy Divine Vein effects are present, that also applies. I'm not totally sure on that. It doesn't seem like, it seems like that is the case. So if there's, like, flame tiles, this would work, you know? So, alright, pretty cool. If unit initiates combat, oh my god, more defense and resistance. Grants defense and resistance +6 to unit and reduces damage from foes specials by 10. Oh my god, more flat DR. What the fuck? And here we thought we were getting a flat DR sort of nerf because of the Seteth refine, but no, like we're just doubling down on this shit, man. All right, and then if unit has entered combat during the current turn after unit X applies, okay, yeah, Divine Vein stone shit within 2 spaces. Yeah, I think that did that cover it? Yeah, I think that covers it. Okay, this is a pretty interesting batch of units, I'm not gonna lie. I think Felix is the one I am the most interested in because he does seem cool, but I think Alphonse might be the strongest. But Bernadette seems really good too because giving the Vantage Desperation effect is really freaking strong to both herself and to her allies. I think, just hurts me to say, but I kind of think female Robin might be the weakest, and she's like really strong too. Like, don't get me wrong, I say weakest, that doesn't mean weak. She's still gonna be, she's like a S, all these units are like S tier units, you know, but someone's gotta be the weakest of the S tier, right? So I gotta say, probably female Robin impresses me the least, just because she isn't really doing anything that we haven't seen before, even though it's all strong stuff. And then if I were to pick, I don't know, I think I'd probably tie between Felix and Bernadetta. Bernadetta, you know, if you take away her paranoia effect, she is not as good. Whereas Felix has a very interesting thing of he's able to move again, get into the action. That's some pretty cool stuff. He's probably going to be a really great Gale Force unit. It's going to be a great hit and run unit. Yeah, overall, pretty impressed with Felix. And then I think they really overtuned Alphonse a bit. This base kit is insane. His like preference skills are all insane. I don't think you're gonna be able to do any single fucking damage to him, and I don't think you can tank anything from him. He has DR piercing. You know, there's still flat DR out there, but you're gonna need a lot of flat DR to tank this bad boy, you know. So yeah, lots of crazy stuff going on. We're getting 4 sparks, so you know me, I'm gonna get those 4 sparks, and we're gonna be getting a free summon. In terms of who I'm gonna free summon, I don't know. Felix is probably my favorite of the. Alphonse is really fucking cool. It's probably gonna be either Felix or Alphonse that I get the free summon on. In terms of my free-to-play account, I probably go for Alphonse because, my God, Alphonse is not only just really strong, he makes your other units stronger too. So I think Alphonse, like, if you're balling on a budget, I think Alphonse is definitely the one you want to go for. That's my soft recommendation. But yeah, I don't really want to check out the tea thing now because it's midnight where I'm at and I'm getting exhausted and I gotta edit the video and shit and blah. But, yeah, we could talk about Panette. She seems really cool. Really glad that she's in here. Love my engaged units. Did we not see her? Okay, yeah, here is her kid. She's got Berserker Axe, so she does get a unique weapon, it seems like. Panic Smoke 3, boost, deck boost. Sure, why not? Sure, you're gonna need to overhaul that base kit a little bit, but Berserker Axe, we don't know what that does yet. Probably gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, great stuff. This is a pretty exciting CYL, not gonna lie. All CYLs are pretty fun. Also, yeah, Dragonflower stuff, yeah, I don't really care about that as much. So yeah, definitely gonna be summoning big time on this banner. And then in terms of who my build projects are gonna be, or merge projects are gonna be, I think Alphonse and Felix have definitely won that privilege. I mean, I think they seem really fun. Alphonse seems insane. It's about time Alphonse got that fucking premium treatment, bro. It's about time he gets some fucking respect out here, dudes. And Felix, also really cool. Like his normal ult was fine and all. It's starting to get power crept a little bit, but now, like, holy shit. And we got Mortal Savant, like, oh my God, looks so fucking cool. We got like a whole fucking samurai running around, dude. Like, Ryoma out here quaking in his red lobster boots. Woo! Alright, so yeah, really excited about this. Yeah, let me know what you think about this. Is this blowing you out of the water? Are you excited to get any of these units? Let me know if you're summoning on this and what your plans are for this banner and everything. And what your impressions are of these units. So yeah, thanks for watching me react to the latest and greatest CYL 8 reaction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.